Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Nelly, and today I'm showing you this quick recipe you can make for a weeknight meal. I'm gonna be making roasted chicken with red lentil pasta and veggies. So yummy, and it's very easy to prepare, so let's get started. Okay guys, so we're gonna start with the chicken. All we're gonna do is bake the chicken, and then we're gonna cook the pasta, toss it with some sauce, and then we finish. Very easy recipe. All right, I'm using chicken thighs bone in, but if you want to make this recipe very easy, use boneless chicken thighs or chicken breast. I just like shredding the chicken off the bone, so I'm using that here, but you don't have to do that. You can use boneless chicken, all right, because we're going to be chopping up the chicken in the egg. I also like to bake my chicken and roast it with the skin on it, so that's why I use bone in, but boneless works perfect here. Okay, so yeah. All right, so I'm seasoning the chicken. I left the skin on mine because I'm going to be roasting it, and I'm seasoning it with salt, black pepper, paprika, and some adobo seasoning. You can use your favorite kinds of seasoning here. You don't have to use the same as me. I'm also going to add a little bit of oregano and some of my green seasoning mix. Okay, then you're gonna mix all of that seasonings into the chicken really well. Rub it all over on both sides, then cover it and let it marinate for at least 1 hour, preferably overnight if you have time, okay, so that all that flavor can get in the chicken really well. Okay, so once it's time to bake the chicken, I preheated my oven to 375 degrees. I'm going to spray my baking dish with some non-stick cooking spray, and then I'm going to place the chicken into the dish. Don't overcrowd the pan because we don't want the chicken to come out with too much liquid in it, and we want it to kind of get a nice roast to it, okay? So here I'm baking 4 chicken, and then I'm going to also add about 4 cloves of garlic in here. I'm adding it whole. I only removed the skin on the garlic, okay, and I'm gonna be roasting it with the chicken. So I let my chicken cook for about 1 hour and 15 minutes. So while the chicken is cooking, you want to slice up some veggies for the pasta. So I sliced up some bell pepper. You could use any color you prefer. I'm using orange, and I sliced up some onions, dice up some tomatoes, some mushroom. I'm using baby Portobello mushrooms, okay, and also I have a few sprigs of fresh thyme. I'm gonna cut up the cucumber as well. I'll show it to you in a second because the cucumber, we're gonna be using it in the ending of the dish. So let's make the simple sauce for the pasta. I got my pan over medium-high heat, and I'm adding in the onion, bell peppers, and the mushrooms. Do not add the tomatoes yet because we want this to cook for about 3 to 4 minutes so that it can start to caramelize just a little. You want it to get just a little bit brown, and then I'm gonna add in the tomatoes, and then I let it cook for another 2 minutes so that the tomatoes can marinate with the other veggies in the pot. Next, I'm gonna add in some tomato sauce. So I'm adding about 1.5 cups to 2 cups of tomato sauce, and mix everything together really well. Then I add in a little bit of sugar. This will cut down on the acidity from the tomatoes, and it will make the sauce taste extra better. Next, I'm gonna season up the sauce a little bit to give it more flavor. So I'm adding some all-purpose seasoning, some black pepper, and you could taste it and see if you need to add any salt as well, okay? Mix that into the sauce, and then I let the sauce cook for about 4 minutes. I let it simmer and let it thicken up a little, and then that's it, you guys. You can reserve the sauce on the side. Oh, also I forgot to say I added in the sprigs of thyme into the sauce as well when I add the tomatoes, and let it cook together, okay? Okay, so this is the pasta. I'm using red lentil pasta, and I got it from Trader Joe's. You can check Amazon as well. I'm sure Amazon have some type of red lentil pasta if you want to give it a try. It's pretty good, or you can use regular pasta. It's up to you. So I cook it following the package directions, then I drain out the water and set it aside until the chicken is finished. So another thing I'm prepping while my chicken is cooking is the cucumbers. So I'm using about half of an English cucumber, and I'm just gonna chop it up, and I'm also gonna chop up some fresh parsley, and in the ending of putting the pasta together, I'm gonna mix it in, okay? Okay, y'all, so you can't have pasta without some type of garlic bread, right? So I'm going to be making this really easy garlic bread recipe. Okay, so you want to get some type of baguette, French baguette, Parisian baguette, some type of bread like this. Okay, and then slice it like I'm doing. Next, you want to get a few cloves of garlic, 1 or 2 cloves of garlic. Slice the garlic in half, and I'm going to rub that on both sides of the sliced bread. So you're just rubbing the garlic on it to give it that garlic flavor. Next, take some softened butter and spread it over on the sides of the bread. I do both sides. Then you're going to place it in a baking dish, and then I let it sit in the oven for about 10 minutes or so until the butter melts and the bread gets a little bit toasty. All right, and then that's it for the garlic bread. Super yummy, super delicious, and easy to make. Okay, the chicken is finished cooking and it's perfectly cooked. My garlic is roasted. So what I like to do with the garlic cloves is just use my pot spoon to crush them, and I just add the crushed roasted garlic to the pasta. It makes it taste so good and adds a really good flavor to it. Okay, then you guys should let the chicken cool before you shred it. I didn't do that, but you really should, so that you're not burning off your hands. Let it cool for about 20 to 30 minutes or so until you can manage to shred it and cut it up and it's not burning your hands. Okay, then that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna remove the bones if you use bone in, and then just shred it or chop it up into smaller pieces. All right, so now let's put the pasta together. So I'm adding my tomato sauce with the crushed roasted garlic into the cooked pasta, and I'm gonna give that a mix to coat the pasta with the tomato sauce. Mix it really well. Then you're gonna add in the roasted chicken as well as the cucumber and the parsley. All right, mix everything until it's well combined. If you want, you could put the pot over medium to medium low heat so that everything can marinate and warm nicely together. Also, I removed the sprigs of thyme as fast as I'm mixing and seeing them. Okay, then that's basically it, you guys, for this pasta dish. After that, you can serve up the pasta and top it off with some Parmesan cheese. That's the last step. Add some Parmesan cheese. If you want, you can mix some Parmesan cheese into the pasta while it's in the pot. It's totally up to you, and serve it with the garlic bread. Such a yummy pasta dish. It's so delicious, very easy to make, perfect for a weeknight meal. Okay, so don't forget, you guys, to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know in the comments down below how it turned out, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.